सुही महला पहला काफी कर दसवां एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद। मानस जन्म दुलंभ गुरमुख पाया मन तन होए चुलंब जि सतगुर पाया। चलै जन्म सवार वखर सच लै पत पाए दरबार सतगुर शब्द पै रहाओ। This human form, this life is very valuable, which is achieved by the Guru-minded people who make it fruitful and lead a successful life. Their body and mind are imbued with the love of God and they enjoy the bliss of life. They please the Guru and they are accepted, winning the pleasure of Guru. Such people make a success of this life in the world as they have amassed the wealth of true name as their merchandise in the business of life. They are received with honor and acclaim in God's presence as they follow Guru's guidance with love and regard. Pause. Man tan sach salahe sache man paya। लाल रता मन मानिया गुर पूरा पाया। हऊँ जीवा गुण सार अंतर तू वसै मन माहे सहजे रस रसै। मूर्ख मन समझाए आँखों के तड़ा गुरमुख हर गुण गाए रंग रंगे तड़ा। They are accepted by an appeal to the God by singing praises with love and devotion. They have attained the perfect Guru and they remain imbued with the love of Vaheguru. O Vaheguru, I am leading this life by singing your praises as you are abiding within us. I enjoy the bliss of your unison in the state of equipoise when I inculcate the love of God in my heart and remain immersed in that bliss all the time. This foolish mind is never willing to accept the right advice, and only the Guru-minded people sing praises of God as their mind is imbued with the love of God. Nit nit hriday samal pritam apna je chale gun naal nahi dukh santapna। मनमुख परम पुलाना ना तिस रंग है मरसी होए विडाना मन तन पंग है। Let us recite the true name of beloved God every day by inculcating His love in the heart. If you were to lead this life by singing His praises, inculcating His love in your heart, with love, you will be free from the sufferings of life. The self-willed people have no love for God and they keep wandering in the whims and fancies of their mind aimlessly with dual-mindedness. Such people face death being aloof and separated from love of God in their body and mind. In fact, they face spiritual death without the support of God's powers. Gur ki kar kamaye laha kar aaneya Gur bani nirbaan shabad pachaaneya Ik nanak ki ardas je tud pavasi Main dijay नाम निवास हर गुण गावसी। Guru-minded people who have served the Guru and earned the wealth of God's true name have finally realized the formless God's spouse through the meditation of Guru's word. O Nanak, I have only one prayer. If it is accepted and approved by God, O Vaheguru, may I be blessed with your true name through your grace, so that I may always sing your praises through recitation of true name. Suhi Mahla Pehla जो आरण लोहा पाए पन कड़ाई त्यों साकत जोनी पाए पवै पवाई बिन भूजे सब दुख दुख कमावना हो में आवे जाए परम पुलावना रहाओ तू गुरमुख रखण हार हर नाम ध्याइयै मिले तुझे रजाए शब्द कमाइयै. This mortal, the lover of Maya, worldly falsehood, is passed through the cycle of births and deaths, undergoing various suffering, just as the ironsmith heats the piece of iron in the furnace and then molds it into the required shape by hammering it. O brother, you are passed through the cycle of births and deaths every time due to your whims, fancies, and dual-mindedness. Pause. O Vaheguru, you are always providing protection to the Guru-minded people who are reciting the true name through Guru's grace. Such people, they are merged with you by following Guru's guidance whenever they are united with Guru through your dictates as per your will. तू कर कर वेखे आप देह सो पाई है तू देखे थाप थाप दर बीनाई है देही होवग खाक पवन उड़ाई है एव कित्थे कर आओ ताक महल न पाई है एव दीवी अंधकोर कब मुहाई है गर्भ मुझसे कर चोर किस रुआई है. O Vaheguru, you are sustaining all the beings after creating them, and they enjoy all those comforts which are bestowed by you on them. After creating those beings, you watch, you establish and disestablish, you keep all in your vision at your door. The body shall turn to dust eventually, and soul shall fly away. So where are their homes and resting places now? They do not find the mention of God's presence either. In the pitch darkness of broad daylight, their wealth is being plundered. Pride is looting their homes like a thief. Where can they go and tell about all their complaints? गुरमुख चोर न लाग हर नाम जगाइए शब्द निवारी आग जोत दीपाइए लाल रतन हर नाम गुर सुरत बुझाइए सदा रहे नेह काम जे गुरमत पाइए रात दी है हर नाम मन वसाई है नानक मेल मिलाए जे तुध पाई है. The thief does not break into the home of the Gurmukh. He is awake in the name of Vaheguru. The word of the Shabad puts out the fire of desire. God's light illuminates and enlightens them. The name of Vaheguru, is a jewel, a ruby. The Guru has taught me the word of the Shabad. Those who follow Guru's teachings, they remain forever free of desire. Day and night, let us enshrine God's name within our mind. O Nanak, let us inculcate the love of God's true name in our hearts day and night. O Vaheguru, may we be enabled to join the company of holy saints through such Guru-minded people so as to unite with you. Suhi Mahalla Pehla Manhuna Naam Visar Ehnis Tyaiye Jo Rakhe Kirpa Tar Tive Sukh Paiye मैं अंधले हर नाम लकटी टोहणी रहो साहिब की टेक नमो है मोहनी रहा. Let us never forget the name of the God from your mind. Night and day, meditate on it. As you keep me in your merciful grace, so do I find peace. I am blind, and Vaheguru's name is my cane. I remain under the sheltering support of my God and Master, and I am not enticed by Maya, the enticer. Pause. जय देखो तहि नाल गुर दिखा लिया अंतर बाहर पाल शब्द निहालिया सेवी सत गुर पाए नाम निरंजना तुध पावे तिवैर जाए परम पाओ पंजना. Wherever I look, there the Guru has shown me that God is always with me, searching inwardly and outwardly as well. I came to see Him through the word of the Shabad. So let us serve the true Guru with love through the immaculate Naam, the name of God. As it pleases you, so by your will you destroy my doubts and fears. Janmate ही दुख लागे मरना एक है जन्म मरण परवान हर गुण गायक है हो नाही तू होवे तुध ही साजिया आपे थाप थाप शब्द निवाजिया देही पसम रुलाए ना जापी कह गया आपे रहया समाए सो विसमाद भया. This human being is pastured with the fear of death as soon as is born. O Vaheguru, we should, however, sing your praises, accepting the truth of births and deaths in this worldly drama. O Vaheguru, wherever we do not suffer from egoism, your presence is felt within, and this is all your own creation. In fact, you are controlling the creation and destruction of this world yourself, whereas the Guru-minded people have been blessed with your grace by listening to Guru's teachings. Dehi pasam rulaye na japi keh gaya, ape rahya samaye so visamad bhaya. तू नाही प्रभ दूर जाने सब तू है गुरमुख वेख दूर अंतर भी तू है मैं दीजय नाम निवास अंतर शांत होए गुण गावे नानक दास सतगुर मत दे. This human body mingles with dust after death without realizing where this soul disappears. O Vaheguru, you and yourself seem pervading everywhere, and at the same time you're existing in a state of bliss, aloof and in your wondrous form, unseen by us. O true Master, you're abiding within us. You are not far away from us, and you know our inner feelings and state of our mind. The Guru-minded people perceive you alone everywhere, as they have inculcated your love in their hearts, perceiving you within themselves. O Nanak, My only prayer to God is that I may be blessed with His true name as to attain peace and tranquility of mind. O Vaheguru, may you bestow me with such a realization that I would be singing your praises always through the Guru's guidance, finally merging with you. राग सुही महला तीजा कर पहला अष्टपदियाँ एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद नामे ही ते सब किछ हुआ बिन सतगुर नाम न जापै गुर का शब्द महारस मीठा बिन चाखे साध न जापै. Everything comes from the name of Vaheguru. Without Satguru, this Naam cannot be experienced. The word of Guru Shabad is the most sweetest, the sublime essence. Without tasting it, we can never actually experience it. Kaudi badle janam gawaya, जीनस नाही आपे गुरमुख होवे ताई को जाने हऊ में दुख ना संतापे. One wastes this precious life in exchange for a mere shell and never understands one's own inner self. If someone is Gurmukh, Guru-minded, then one knows of that one and only divine, and then the disease of egoism does not come and have this person suffer anymore. बलिहारी गुर अपने विठों जिन साचे स्यों सतलिव लाई शब्द जीना तुम पर गासया सहजे रहा समाई रहाओ. I am forever sacrificed to my Guru who has lovingly attached me to the true one and only divine. I focused on the word of Shabad from him and my soul has been enlightened. Now I remain absorbed in bliss forever. Pause. Gurmukh gave, Gurmukh bujhe, Gurmukh shabad bichare. Jio pind sab gur te upjai, Gurmukh karaj savare. The Guru-minded people, Gurmukh, they sing the praises of God, they understand God, and they contemplate on the word of the Shabad from their Guru. Their body and soul are totally rejuvenated through the Guru. The Gurmukh's affairs are always resolved in their favor. Manmukh andha अंत कमावे बिक खटे संसारे माया मोह सदा दुख पाए बिन गुर अत प्यारे. Where is the blind self-will Manmukh always acts blindly and earns the poison from this world. He is enticed by Maya and suffer in constant pain without the most beloved Guru. Soi sevak je Satgur seve chale Satgur paaye sacha shabad sift hai sachi sacha man vasaye. सच्ची बाणी गुरमुख आखे ਹਉਮੈ ਵਿਚੋਂ ਜਾਏ, ਆਪੇ ਦਾਤਾ ਕਰਮ ਹੈ ਸਾਚਾ, ਸਾਚਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਸੁਣਾਏ. Such people who serve Satguru, the true Guru, they are called his disciples, slaves, and they follow Vahiguru's will. Vahiguru's greatness and praise is real and true, while the people who have inculcated the love of God in their heart are also pure and true. They sing the praises of God when their mind is attuned to Guru's word. Guru-minded people, having cast away their egoism, they recite Guru's word, who is our true benefactor and is an embodiment of truth, and enables such Guru-minded people to listen to the Guru's true teachings, Guru's guidance. Gurmukh kale, Gurmukh khatte, Gurmukh naam japaye, sada lipat saachay rang rata, Gur ke sehaj subhaye. Manmukh sad hi कूड़ो बोले, बिख बीजै बिख खाए, जम काल बाधा तृष्णा दाधा, बिन गुर कवण छड़ाए. The Guru-minded people, they are only engaged in the service of that one and only divine by acquiring the treasure of true name, and they help others as well to recite the true name. Such people, they remain imbued with the love of God, and they remain aloof in the state of equipoise. The self-willed people, however, they always tell lies, sowing the seeds of vicious and sinful actions, thus reaping the fruit of their actions. The faithless person is always burning in the fire of worldly desires and is caught in the worldly bondage and the cycle of births and deaths. How could anyone else except the true Guru, Satguru, free them from this bondage? Sacha Tirath Jit Sat Sar Navan, Gurmukh Aap Bujhaye. 68 तीरथ गुर शब्द दिखाए, तितना तै मल जाए. True is that holy pilgrimage where one takes bath in the pool of truth and achieves self-realization as a Gurmukh, Guru-minded person. Such a Gurmukh understands one's own self. Vahiguru has shown that the word of Guru Shabad is like the 68 sacred shrines of pilgrimage. By taking bath in it, all the filth of the mind is washed away. Sacha Shabad, Sacha hai nirmal, na mal lagay na laye. Sachi shift, Sachi salah, pure gurde paaye. The Guru's true word is true, immaculate, always pure. The true word of Vahiguru Shabad, no filth can touch or cling to this. True praises, the true devotional praises of Vaheguru, these are obtained only from the pure, the perfect Guru. तन मन सब किछ हर तिस केरा, दुर्मत कह न जाए, हुक्म होवै ता निर्मल होवै, होमे विचों जाए. This body, this mind, everything that belongs to you, O Vaheguru, everything is yours. But the evil-minded ones cannot even say such a thing. If such is the hukum of the Guru, of Vaheguru's command, then one becomes pure and spotless, and one's ego is taken away from within oneself. Gur ki sakhi sehje chakhi, Trisna agan bujhai, Gur ke shabad rata, sehje mata, sehje raya samai. I have tasted intuitively Guru's teachings, and I have understood them effortlessly, and the fire of my desire has been quenched now. I am totally attuned with the Shabad of Guru and am effortlessly intoxicated by it, merging into Vaheguru forever. Har ka naam sat kar jaane, gur ke paaye pyare, सच्ची वड्याई गुर ते पाई सच्चे नाई प्यारे. Vaheguru's name seems the real truth to me now through the love of the beloved Guru. The true glorious greatness is obtained from the Guru through the beloved true name. एको सच्चा सब में वर्तै, विरला को विचारे, आपे मेल लय तां बख्शे, सच्ची भगत सवारे. That one and only true divine is within everyone, residing within everyone. There are only few who can contemplate on this. He himself unites us in union with him and forgives us. He embellishes us with the true devotional worship. Sabho sach sach vartै, Gurmukh koi jaane, Jamman marna hukmo vartै, Gurmukh aap pachane. Everything is truth. Truth alone is pervading everywhere. There are only very few rare Guru-minded people, Gurmukhs, who actually understand and know this. The birth and the death, they all occur by the hukum of Vaheguru's command, but the Gurmukhs are those who understand their own self. Naam dhyaye ta Satgur paaye, jo ichhai so phal paaye. Nanak tisda sab kich hovai, je vichon aap gavaye. Such guru-minded people, such fortunate people who are able to meditate on the Naam, they are loved by Sadguru. They like the name of the God and they please the true Guru with this name. They also receive whatever rewards they ever desire. O Nanak, such people who eradicate self-conceit from within, they obtain everything by getting rid of their ego. Suhi mahalla tija kaya kamanat swaleo pir vasai jis nale pir sache te sada suhagan gur ka shabad samhale har ki pagat sada rang rata haume vichu jale. The body bride is very beautiful if she dwells with her husband God. She becomes the happy soul bride of her true husband God, always contemplating on the word of Guru Shabad. Vahiguru's devotees are always attuned to his love and their ego is burnt away from within. वाह वाह पूरे गुर की बाणी पूरे गुर ते उपजी साथ समाणी रहा. Blessed and most sublime is the word of the perfect Guru's Bani. It wells up and springs forth from the perfect Guru and merges into the truth. Pause. Kaya andar sab kich vasai khand mandal patala kaya andar jag jeevan data vasai sabna kare pratpala kaya kaman sada suheli gurmukh naam samhala. Everything is within, that God, continents, worlds, and nether regions, the life of the world, the great giver, dwells within the body. He is the cherisher of all. The body bride is eternally beautiful as the Guru-minded person remains imbued with the Naam. Kaya andar aape vasai alakh na lakhya jai मन मुख मुगध बुझै नाही बाहर पालन जाई सतगुर सेवे सदा सुख पाए सतगुर अलख दिता लखाई. That Vahiguru himself dwells within the body, although he is invisible and cannot be seen. The foolish self-willed manmukh does not understand this and keeps wandering around searching externally for God. Those who serve true Guru, they remain always at peace. The true Guru shows them the invisible God. Kaya andar ratan padarat pagat pare pandara इस काया अंदर नौखंड पृथ्वी हाट पट्टन बाजारा इस काया अंदर नाम नौनिध पाये गुर के शब्द विचारा. Within this body are the precious jewels and treasures. It's overflowing with such treasures of devotion. All the 9 continents of the earth are in this body. All the streets, markets, cities are in this body. Within this body are the 9 treasures of the Naam. By contemplating on Guru Shabad, one obtains all this. Kaya andar tol tulave, ape tolan hara, इव मन रतन जवाहर माणक तिसका मोल अफारा, मोल कित ही नाम पाइए, नाही नाम पाइए गुर बिचारा. Within this body that God evaluates, He Himself is the evaluator. This mind is the jewel, the gem, the diamond. It is absolutely priceless. The name of God cannot be purchased at any price. It is obtained by contemplating the Guru. गुरमुख होवै सो काया खोजै, होर सब परम भुलाई. जिसनो दे सोई जन पावै, होर क्या को करे चतुराई. काया अंदर पाओ पाओ वसै, गुर प्रसादी पाई. Gurmukhs, they search within their inner self. All others, they wander around in absolute confusion. That humble being alone obtains it, onto whom Vaheguru bestows it. What other clever tricks can anyone try? Within the body, the fear of God and love for Him resides. By Guru's grace, these are obtained. काया अंदर ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेशा, सब ऊपत जित संसारा. सच्चे आपना खेल रचाया, आवा गौण पासारा. पूरे सतगुर आप दिखाया, सच नाम निस्तारा. Within the body are Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, from whom all the world is said to have emanated. The true God has staged and contrived His own play. The expanse of the universe keeps coming and going. The perfect true Guru Himself has made it clear that emancipation comes through the true name. साखाया जो सतगुर सेवै, सच्चे आप सवारी. विण नावै दर टोई नाही, ता जम करे खुआरी. नानक सच वड्याई पाए, जिसनो हर कृपा तारी. Such a body that goes in service of Sadguru remains embellished by true God Himself. Without the Naam, the mortal finds no place of rest in the court of God, and one is tortured by messenger of death. O Nanak, true glory is bestowed when God showers His mercy. राग सूई महला तीजा, कर दसवां एक ओंकार. सतगुर प्रसाद दुनिया ना सलाहे, जो मर वंजसी. लोका ना सलाहे, जो मर खाक थी. वाह मेरी साहिबा वाह, गुरमुख सदा सलाहिए. सच्चा वे परवाह रहा. We should not praise this world when this world is likely to face extinction. What praises and greatness should we attach to the people when they are likely to mingle with dust after death? O my true Master, you are really wonderful. O wondrous God, this realization comes to mind effortlessly. The Guru-minded people sing your praises, proclaiming you as true and carefree. Pause. दुनिया केरी दोस्ती, मनमुख दाज मरन. जामपुर बथे मारिए, वेला ना लाहन. गुरमुख जन्म सकार था, सच्चे शब्द लगन. आत्म राम परगासे सहजे सुख रहन. Making their friendship with the worldly things, the selfful manmukhs, they burn and die. In the city of death, they are bound and gagged and beaten, and this opportunity of human life never comes to them again. The lives of Gurmukhs are fruitful and blessed as they are committed to the true word of the Shabad. Their souls are illuminated by the God and they dwell in peace and pleasure. Gur ka shabad visarya duje paaye rachan. Tisna pukh na uttare andin jalat firan. They have forgotten the word of Guru Shabad and they remain in love of duality. Their hunger and thirst never leaves them, and night and day they wander around burning. Dushta naal dosti, naal santam vair karan, aap dubbe kutumb seyon, sagle khul doban. The faithless people develop friendship with the devils while bearing enmity with the holy saints. They drown themselves with their family members. Their whole tribe drowns in the ocean of life. Ninda pali kisai ki nahi, man mukh mukhad karan, मुँह काले तिन निंद का नर के कोर पवन. एमन जैसा सेवे तैसा होवे, तेहे कर्म कमाए, आप भी जापे ही खावड़ा, कहना किछु न जाए. It is not right to slander anyone, but the foolish, faithless people always slander the holy saints. Such slanderers are thrown into the dreadful hell with blackened faces. O my mind, whatever actions we perform affect our state of mind, so we should perform only such actions that enable us to become an embodiment of God. There's no doubt about the saying, as we sow, so shall we reap. Mahapurkha ka bolna howe kite par thai, hoye amrit pare parpur hai, ona til na tamai. Whatever language the beloved saints of God speak does not go to waste. As they speak with a certain definite purpose, they are filled to overflowing with ambrosial nectar, and they have absolutely no greed at all. Gunakari gun sangharai avara upadesen, सेवड पागे जे ओना मिल रहे अनदिन नाम लैन. Guru-minded people, they amass the wealth of virtues and share them with others, passing Guru's message to others. People who keep company with such beings, they are really fortunate, predestined with God's will, as they are reciting true name during day and night. देसी रिजक संभाहे जिन उपाय मेदनी, एको है दातार सच्चा आप तणी, सो सच तेरे नाल है गुरमुख नदर निहाल, आपे बख्शे मेल लय सो प्रभ सदा समाल. The God is the only benefactor of all and a true financier who, after creating this universe, is looking after them by providing food and wealth to all the beings. The true God is always present by your side, O human, and enables the Guru-minded people to enjoy the eternal bliss through his graceful glimpse. Let us remember such a God all the time, who unites us with himself by pardoning all our vices and sins through his grace. मन मैला सच निर्मला क्यों कर मिलया जाए, प्रभ मेले ता मिल रहे हऊँ मैं शब्द जलाए. How to attain such a God who is always an embodiment of truth and purity, while our mind is full of vicious thoughts and sins. But when the true Master bestows his grace on us, then he unites us with himself by casting away our egoism through Guru's guidance. Then we could merge with him. So sho sacha visare trig jeevan sansar, nadar kare na visare gurmati vichar. Cursed be our life in this world if we forget the God's spouse and true Master, but we may not forsake the true God, provided we meditate on him through his grace and Guru's guidance. Satguru mile ta mil raha, साच रखा और तार, मिलिया हुए न विछड़े गुर के हित प्यार. फिर सलाही अपना गुर के शब्द विचार, मिल प्रीतम सुख पाया शोभावंती नार. I would join the company of holy saints if I were to inculcate the love of God in my heart through true Guru's union. Once human unites with God by developing the love of Guru, then one does not get separated from him. Then I would sing the praises of beloved God by meditating on Guru's teachings. Whosoever has united with God through meditation has enjoyed the eternal bliss, like a happy soul bride obeying the ordains of her husband God and getting acclaimed and praised. Man mukh man na pijai, atmele chit kathor, sappe dudh piyaiye, andar vish nikhor. The self-willed people are never satisfied, as their minds are rendered impure with sinful actions. They are very hard and stone-hearted, being unaffected with Guru's teachings. The faithless people will always respond with slandering, even when someone tries to do good to them, just as the snake is full of poison always, even though we may give him milk. आप करे किस आखिए, आपे बख्शण हार, गुर शब्दी मैल उतरे, ता सच बणया शिंगार. Our good and bad actions are all depending on God's will, and God alone enables us to function accordingly. How could we label anyone as good or bad? That Vaheguru guides even the God-forsaken people on the right path. When the dirt of sinful actions is removed by Guru's guidance, then one appears beautiful, embellished with ornaments of truth, and one's efforts are all completed successfully. Sacha shas jeevan jare, Othe koode na tikan, Ona sach na pave, दुख ही माहे बचन होमे मैला जग फिरै मर जम्मे वारो वार पइयै किरत कमावणा कोई न मीटण हार संतां संगत मिल रहै तां सच लगै प्यार सच सलाही सच मन दर सच्चै सचियार The God is the true banker. His 16 disciples are equally pure because the false people can never stay in presence of the Guru. The faithless people always burn, undergoing suffering as they do not love the true God. The world wanders around in the filth of egoism. It dies and is reborn over and over again. One acts in accordance with the karma of one's past actions, which no one can erase. But if one joins the society of saints, then one comes to embrace love for the truth. Praising the true God with the truthful mind, one becomes true in the court of true God. Gur pure puri mad hai ऐनिस नाम त्याए होमे मेरा वड रोग है विचों ठाक रहाए गुर सलाही अपना निव निव लागा पाए तन मन सौंपी आगे तरी विचों आप गवाए खिंचो ताण विकुचिए एक स्यों लिवलाए होमे मेरा छड़ तू तां सच रहे समाए. Perfect Guru gives the perfect teachings. Let us meditate on the name of the God, day and night through these teachings. Egoism and self-conceit, they are terrible diseases. Tranquility and stillness only comes from within. I praise my Guru, bowing down to him again and again. I fall at his feet. I place my body and mind in offering to him, eradicating self-conceit from within. Indecision leads to ruin. Focus your attention on the one God. Renounce egoism and self-conceit and remain merged in truth. Satgur no mile se paira सच्चे शब्द लगन सच मिले से ना विछड़े दर सच्चे दिसन से पाई से सज्जणा जो सच्चा सेवन अवगण विकण पलरण गुण की साज करन. Those who meet with the true Guru are my siblings of destiny. They commit to the true word of Shabad. Those who merge with the true God shall not be separated again. They are judged to be true in the court of God. They are my siblings of destiny, and they are my friends who serve the true God. They sell off their sins and demerits like straw and enter into the partnership of virtues. गुण की साज सुख उपजय सच्ची भगत करेण सच वणंजय गुर शब्द स्यों लाहा नाम लैन स्वेना रूपा पाप कर कर संचिए चलै न चल दिया नाल विण नावे नाल न चलसी सब मुट्ठी जमकाल. In the partnership of virtue, peace wells up and they perform true devotional worship service. They deal in truth to the word of Guru Shabad and earn the profit of Naam. Gold and silver may be earned by committing sins, but they will not go with you when you die. Nothing will go with you in the end except the name. All are plundered by messenger of death. मन का तो साहर नाम है, हृदय रखो समाल, एहो खरच खुट है, गुरमुख निभै नाल, ए मन मूलों भुलिया, जासे पत गवाए, ए जगत मोह दूजै व्याप्या, गुरमति सच ध्याए. God's name is the nourishment of the mind. Cherish it and preserve it carefully within your heart. This nourishment is inexhaustible. It is always with the Gurmukhs. O mind, if you forget primal God, you shall depart, having lost your honor. This world is engrossed in the love of duality. Follow the Guru's teachings and meditate on true God. हर की कीमत ना पवै, हर जस लिखण न जाए, गुर कै शब्द मन तन रपै, हर स्यों रहै समाए. God's value cannot be estimated. His praises cannot be written down. One's mind and body are attuned to the word of the Guru Shabad. Only then one remains merged in God. So sah mera rangla, range sehaj subhaye, kaman rang ta chadai, ja pir ke ank samaye. My God spouse is always blissful and wonderful. Whosoever seeks his support attains peace and state of equipoise, just as the happy soul bride imbued with the love of her husband God, she gets immersed in his love. Similarly, the Guru-minded people get immersed in God's love. चिरे विछने भी मिलन जो सतगुर सेवन, अंतर नवनिध नाम है, खान खर्चन न निखुटई, हर गुण सहज रवन. Even those who have been separated for so very long are reunited with him when they serve Sadguru, the true Guru. The 9 treasures of the Naam, the name of the God, are deep within the nucleus of the self itself. Consuming them, they are still never exhausted. Chant the glorious praises of God effortlessly. Now janme na mare, now dukh sahan, Guru rakhe se ubare, har syo khel karan. Sajjan mile na vichhade, je an din mile rahan, is jag mein virle jaaniye, Nanak sach lahan. They are not born and they do not die. They do not suffer in pain. Those who are protected by the Guru are saved. They celebrate with the God. Those who are united with the God, the true friend, are not separated again. Night and day they remain blended with Him. In this world they are only rare, O Nanak, to have obtained true God. Suhi mahalla teja, har ji sukham agum hai, kit bid milya jaye, gur ke shabad brahm kattiye, achint vasai man aaye, gurmukh har har naam japan, ho tin ke balharne, man har gun sada ravan, rahao. That dear God is difficult to realize, being formless and beyond recognition. How can we unite with Him? but we could inculcate the love of God in the heart automatically and effortlessly, provided we cast away our whims and misgivings, dual-mindedness through Guru's word. I would offer myself as a sacrifice to Guru-minded people who sing the praises of God with love and devotion and recite His true name. Pause. गुर सरवर मान सरोवर है, वडभागी पुरख लहन, सेवक गुरमुख खोजिया, से हंसले नाम लहन, नाम ध्यायन रंग स्यो, गुरमुख नाम लगन, तुर पूरब होवे लिखिया, गुर पाणा मन लैन. Guru is like Mansarovar Lake, only very fortunate beings find him. Gurmukhs, they seek out the Guru. The swan souls feed on the Naam. Gurmukhs meditate on Naam and remain linked to it. Whatever is preordained, they accept it as the will of the Guru. Vadbhagi kar khojaya, paya naam nidhan. गुरपुरै विखालिया प्रभु आत्म राम पहचान सबना खाओ प्रभु एक है दूजा अवर न कोई गुर प्रसादी मन वसै तित कट परगट होए. By great good fortune, I searched my home and found treasure of Naam. Perfect Guru has shown God to me. I've realized Him, the Supreme Soul. There is one God of all, there is no other. By Guru's grace, God comes to abide in the mind, in the heart of such a one. He is revealed. Sab antarjami Brahm hai, Brahm vasai sab thai. Manda kisno आखिए शब्द वेखो लिवलाए बुरा भला तिचर आखदा जिचर है दुहु माहे गुरमुख एको बुझया एकस माहे समाए. God is inner knower of all hearts. He dwells in every place. So who should we call evil? Behold the word of Shabad and lovingly dwell upon it. One calls others bad or good as long as one has duality. The Gurmukh understands the one and only God and remains absorbed in one God. Seva sa prabh pavasi, jo prabh paaye thai, jan nanak har aradhya, gur charani chit laye. That is selfless service which pleases God and which is approved by God. O Nanak, I worship the God in adoration and focus my consciousness on Guru's feet. Rag Suhi Ashtpadyam Mahla Chautha Kare Duja Ik Omkar Sat Gur Prasad कोई आण मिलावे मेरा प्रीतम प्यारा हाँ तिस पे आप विचाई दर्शन हर देखण कहताई कृपा करे सा सतगुर मेले हर हर नाम ध्याई रहा. If there is someone who can come and make me meet with my beloved dear God, I would sell myself to such a person. I long for the blessed vision of Vahiguru's darshan. When He shows His mercy on me, then I meet the true Guru, Satguru, and I meditate on the name of God, Har Har. Pause. जे सुख देता तुझे आराधे, दुख भी तुझे त्याए। जे भुख देता इत ही राजा, दुख विच सुख मनाए। O Vaheguru, if you bless me with happiness, I will worship and adore you. Even in pain and suffering, I will meditate on you. Even if you give me hunger, I will still feel satisfied. I am joyful even in the midst of all sufferings. तन मन काट काट सब अर्पी, विच अग्नि आप जलाए। पखा फेरी पानी तोआ, जो देवै सो खाए। I would cut my mind and body apart into small pieces and offer all of them to you. I would burn myself in fire. I wave the fan over you. I carry water for you. Whatever you give me, I take. Nanak garib teh paya duare, har mel layo vadiyai. Akhi kaad tari charna, tal sab tarti fir mat paaye। जे पास बहाले ता तुझे आराधे, जे मार कटे भी त्याए। Says Nanak, I've fallen at Vaheguru's door. Please, O God, unite me with yourself by your glorious greatness. Taking out my eyes, I place them at your feet. After traveling over the entire earth, I've come to understand this. If you seat me near you, then I worship and adore you. Even if you beat me and drive me out, I will still meditate on you. जे लोग सलाहे ता तेरी उपमा, जे निंदै ता छोड़ न जाए। जे तुद वल रहे ता कोई, क्यों आखो तुद विसरिए मर जाए। If all the people praise me, then it's all because of you. And if they slander me, still I cannot leave you. If you are on my side, then anyone can say anything to me. But if I were to forget you, that moment I will die. वार वार जाए गुरु पर, पै पैरी संत मनाए। नानक विचारा भया दीवाना, हर ताऊ दर्शन कहताए। I offer myself as a sacrifice to my Guru. I fall at his feet and I surrender to the saintly Guru. O Nanak, I'm poor. I've gone insane longing for the blessed vision of Vaheguru's darshan. Chakhad jagi mi vasai, bhi gur dekhad jai। समुंद सागर हुए बहुत खारा, गुर सिख लंग गुर पह जाए। Even in the thunderstorm and heavy rain, I go out to catch a glimpse of my Guru. Even though the oceans and the salty seas are so vast, still the Gursikh cross it over to get to his Guru. Just as the mortal dies without water, so does the Sikh die without the Guru. ज्यों धरती शोभ करे जल बरसै, त्यों सिख गुर मिल बिगसाए। सेवक का होए सेवक वरता, कर कर बिनो बुलाए। Just like the earth looks beautiful after the rain falls, so does the Sikh blossom after meeting with the Guru. I long to be the servant of your servants. I call upon you in my prayers. Nanak ki benanti har pe, gur mil gur sukh pai. Tu ape gur chela hai ape, gur vich de tujhe thyai. O Nanak, I offer this prayer to Vaheguru that I may meet the Guru and find peace. You yourself are the Guru, you yourself are disciple. Through the Guru, I meditate on you. Jo tud seve so tu hai hove, tud sevak paij rakhai. Pandar pare bhakti tere, jis pave tis devai. Those people who serve you, they become you. You preserve their honor all the time. O Vaheguru, your devotional worship is a treasure that is always overflowing. Those who love you, they are blessed with this treasure. जिस तू दे सोई जन पाए, होर निह फल सब चतुराए. सिमर 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 गुर अपना, सोया मन जगाए. Only such humble being receive it, unto whom you do your mercy. All other clever tricks are of no use. Remembering my Guru in meditation, my sleeping mind is now awakened. Ik daan mangay nanak vechara, har dasin das karai. Je gur chidke ta meetha lagay, je bakshe ta gur vadiyai. O Nanak, I ask for one blessing from you, that I may become the slave of the slaves of Vaheguru. If ever Guru gets angry with me, he still seems very sweet to me, and if he actually forgives me, that is his greatness. Gurmukh bole so thai pai, manmukh kich thai na pai. Pala kakkar varaf varsai, Gurmukh gur dekhan jai. That which Gurmukh speaks is certified and approved. Whatever the self-will Manmukh says is never accepted. Even in the cold, frost or snow, Gurmukh, Gursikh still goes out to see his Guru. Sab din saran dekho gur apna, vich akhi gur pair tarai. Anek upav kari gur karan, gur pave so thai pai. All day and night I gaze upon my Guru. I install Guru's feet in my eyes. I make so many efforts for the sake of the Guru. Only that which pleases the Guru is accepted and approved. Ren dinas gur charan radhe, daya karo mere sai. Nanak ka jiyo pind Guru hai, gur mil tripat akhai. Nanak ka prabh phur rayo hai, jat kat tat gosai. Day and night I worship Guru's feet in adoration. Have mercy upon me, O my true Master. O Nanak, Guru is my body and soul. Meeting the Guru, I am satisfied and satiated. O Nanak, God is perfectly permeating and all-pervading. Here and there, everywhere, He is the God of the universe. राग सुई महला चौथा, अष्टपदियाँ कर दसवां. एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद, अंदर सच्चा ने हुलाया प्रीतम आपने तन मन होए निहाल जां गुर देखा सामने. Deep within myself I've enshrined true love of my beloved. My body and soul are in bliss. I see Guru before me. मैं हर हर नाम विसाह गुरपुरे ते पाया अमृत अगम अथाह रहा. I've bought the name of God. I've obtained inaccessible and unfathomable ambrosial nectar from perfect Guru. Pause. How Satguru vek vigasya har naame laga pyar किरपा करके मेलियन पाया मुख द्वार. I blossom in ecstasy by looking at the true Guru. I am in love with the name of God. Through His mercy, He has united me with Himself, and I have found door of salvation. सतगुर बिरे नाम काल जे मिलय ता तन मन देओ जे पूरब होवे लिखे आता अमृत सहज पियो. सुतियां गुर सालाहिए उठदियां भी गुरा लाओ कोई ऐसा गुरमुख जे मिलय हों ताकि तो पाओ. True Guru is the lover of now. Meeting him, I dedicate my body and mind to him, and if it is preordained, I effortlessly drink in ambrosial nectar of Nam. Praise the Guru while you're asleep and call on the Guru while you're up. If only I could meet such a Gurmukh, I would wash his feet. कोई ऐसा सज्जन लोड़ लहो में प्रीतम दे मिलाए सतगुर मिलिया हर पाया मिलिया सहस पाए. I yearn for a friend who can unite me with my beloved. Meeting Satguru, I found the beloved God. He has met me easily and effortlessly. सतगुर सागर गुण नाम का मैं तिस देखण का चाओ हाओ तिस बिन कड़ी न जीवऊं बिन देखे मर जाओ. जो मछली बिन पाणिये रहे ना किते उपाय त्यों हर बिन संत न जीवई बिन हर नामे मर जाए. True Guru is ocean of virtue of Nam. I have such a yearning to see him. Without him I cannot live for an instant. I die without him. As fish cannot survive at all without water, saint cannot live without God. Without his name he dies. मैं सतगुर से ती पिरहड़ी क्यों गुर बिन जीवा माओ. मैं गुरबाणी आधार है गुरबाणी लाग रहा. I'm in love with my true Guru. How could I even live without him, O my mother? I've support of word of Guru's Bani. Attached to it, I survive. हर हर नाम रतन है गुर तुठा दे वह माए. मैं तर सच्चे नाम की हर नाम रहा लिवलाए. Why Guru's Naam is a jewel. By pleasure of his will, Guru has given it to me. O my mother, the true name is my support now, and I remain lovingly absorbed in it. Wisdom of Guru is treasure of Naam. Guru implants and enshrines true Naam. He alone receives it. He gets it who comes and falls at Guru's feet. अकथ कहानी प्रीत की को प्रीतम आखे आए तिस देवा मन आपना निव निव लागा पाए. सज्जन मेरा एक तू करता पुरख सुजान सतगुर मीत मिलाया मैं सदा सदा तेरा ताण. If one would come and tell me the unspoken speak of love of beloved, I would dedicate my mind to such a person and bow down in humble respect and fall at his feet. You are my only friend, O my all-knowing, powerful God. You have brought me to meet with my true Guru. Forever and ever, you are my only strength. सतगुर मेरा सदा सदा नावे ना जाए. ओ अविनाशी पुरख है सब मेरे हाथ समाए. राम नाम तन संचया साबत पूंजी रास. नानक दरगह मन्या गुरपुरे सावास. My Sadguru forever and ever is there. He never comes and goes. He is imperishable Creator God Himself. He is permeating and pervading among all. I have gathered in wealth of God's name. My facilities are intact, safe and sound. O Nanak, I have approved and I am respected in the court of God. The perfect Guru, Sadguru, has blessed me.